Good morning, everyone. Well, the day after Christmas, and I was thinking what all I wanted to start to do, either to undecorate or to start thinking about what I want to do for the oncoming year. And I just thought about how beautiful this dress was that I got from my daughter last year, as she bought a bunch of stuff from a lady that found a bunch of stuff in a trunk. And I wondered how long, and we wondered the age of this dress, but we'll never know. It was not in good shape. She had one that she was able to put on a mannequin or on a dress form that was in real good shape. But this is that tape lace. Isn't that the most beautiful stuff? Ah, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. I was so excited when I realized what kind of lace it was, and it even has a train that I've got tucked up in there. That's why we knew it was a wedding dress. And the underneath the dress was, this dress is all handmade, hand sewed all the way. And real fascinating to me, because my mother used to tell me how they handmade their clothes, and I just, it just was hard to understand and believe until I saw this dress and saw how it was hand sewed. And that flower there I made because it had a little spot, not a spot, but it just fell down, and so I just had that flower, and it seemed to match real well. So that was one of my first flowers I made, and I went, well, that's perfect. It just looks real good on there. And that's one of my granddaughters when they married, one of my corsages. I always draw things like that. And the picture there I got, such a beautiful picture. I found it at a kind of a resale antique shop. Well, it was a mall, really, I guess you'd say, it wasn't really a resale. It was kind of like a craft mall. Anyway, and then there's some more of my granddaughter's corsages hanging up there. That one there really, I guess it was white because it turned kind of yellow. I made that heart. Oh my goodness. When I tell you 1990, it's probably true. No, it might have been 92 or 93. I had a little crafty time, and I guess I was shabby chic back then. I didn't, I always loved doing stuff, and I just wanted to make, and that was torn fabric, and then that right there is just some old flowers that I had, and here's one of those other beautiful dried corsages. And then I'll go up out up here. I have that's where I have that beautiful snippet roll that I made. Of course, I wanted mine to hang down, and this is where I hung it. Isn't that a beautiful, I found that clip, and then I added to it. I just love that clip. I bought it to put an old picture in, but then decided to hang the, I had it on another deal, and it was on a spool, and my daughter needed it, so I said, well, let me put that on that clip, and it worked out real good because it hung real good. And then here's some just old wicker baskets. I've had these for like years, and then suddenly I got them out of the storage room, sprayed them pink, and just stuck some flowers in it. And here's something that, and that turquoise is one of my granddaughter's weddings. She got married by the sea, so she wanted a turquoise in her wedding. So anyway, and that's just something I picked up I like picking wall hangers up, and picked that one up one time at the Goodwill probably, and then I put those pink flowers were from one of my granddaughter's wedding. And here, I film here a lot of times. I hung the little booty. Look at that. And I never did find these. I had them in that closet. I had them as I have quite a few different things like this that I bought one time to hang on the Christmas tree. And for some reason, I never could find those that were in the closet. I feel like I'm fixing to sneeze, so I guess I better hurry up. We've had such a unusual hot last weekend. We were down in the wind chill in the teens, and this week we were up nearly to 80 yesterday. Raining today. One of my little bird nests I made. I like making the little bird nest. I love my little, I call them piano babies, and I've showed that picture before. Isn't that precious? Came off an old calendar. My sister gave it to me. And just different things that I have. Isn't that a beautiful crocheted piece? I'm not sure where I found that. Maybe I used to buy it, and I think I've told that before. That closet is full of treasures. It's my attic, I call it. I won't open it up. It's pretty in order, but we have fun. I have fun when I go through it. My granddaughters used to have these hats. I'm not sure if they wore them for Easter, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe they just, well, I know they were playing dress up in them at the last, and I took them. I always thought they were so pretty. They were in popular back in the late 80s to wear for the little girls. And beautiful, I think I got that off of eBay. That's kind of like a little pillow, but you could use it for a stick pin if you wanted to. Another beautiful crocheted, and there's an old quilt I used to have on one of my beds. And just some flowers I've had forever down on the bottom. And that stool really fits under that dresser, but I use it here for just decoration. And then here, have another little bird nest down in this, I don't know if you can even see it. This is some of the petals that were, I think my granddaughter used in her wedding, and I always pick up things that everybody else is going to get rid of. Anyway, I just thought I'd show this dress because it's just so beautiful. I thought it'd be a good way to maybe do a video. Been talking about showing it for a good while. I think I showed it in a little quick video, but not up close. But check that lace out. Isn't that just gorgeous lace? Oh, I look at it and think, how in the world did they ever just keep making that? On and on and on. But you know, a long time ago, women, as my mother said, used to have what they called a, well, I can't, all of a sudden my brain went off, and I was like, it's kind of like they already had things made up. I can't think of the name of that. It was like they were already making stuff for their weddings and things. And well, what was the name of that? Help me out, someone. It's kind of like their own personal trunk. And they'd start doing things. They'd make their like cup towels and all kinds of, they did a lot of embroidery back then, and work and handwork, and they used to make a lot of things, but right now I can't come across the name of that. And you got to see me looking in that glass mirror there. I just, oh, that lady's, that when I walked in and saw that, I knew I wanted that. And that same day my daughter gave me that dress, and when I came home I went, perfect. And I had the hanger already, so it worked out perfect. All right, well, y'all have a good week. I'm planning on getting in my craft room this week. Don't know what I might do. Might just try to get rid of a few things. It seems like I'm overpowered in there, and I know I can put up things that I planned to do for Christmas. Didn't get everything done, but that's the way it always goes. I had bought a lot of things to make some journals with, but anyway, I can still make them in July or today if I wanted to. All right, well, y'all have a happy week, and looking forward to the new year, and stay blessed and stay safe in Jesus, and bye-bye now.